y'all today? I hope everything is good and great. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure everything can be heard. Before we get started, um, it has been a lot going on, haven't it? Hasn't it in this world? You got Donald Trump really saying some iffy stuff like he usually do. Listen, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not with the whole what they call that. Let me move this up a little bit. All right. My microphone not in anymore. Oh no. Am I too far? Maybe I should move this up. It's always set. Don't judge me for my microphone. Oh, I don't know why I'm pretty close. So as y'all know, my I broke my chair, which now I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all probably can't see it, but it's cooked. It's really cooked out here. My chair is really cooked out here. Like don't remember. What do I say, ladies and gentlemen? Supply, don't judge. Or is it judge, don't supply? I mean, wait, that's not how it was supposed to come out. That's not how it's supposed to come out. That is not how it's supposed to come out, ladies and gentlemen. It was supposed to say, my chair's broken, don't judge, supply. That's how it's supposed to go. You know? And sometimes people be judging and they don't even know why they judging. They just be judging. But it's okay. It's alright. Oh no. Oh, there's no way I want to trash that. How do I move this over? But yeah, so it's been a lot going on for this past couple of days. And Casanet finally came out. He say his mental health is going on, you know. And some people aren't really rocking with it. It was this one guy that I seen something on. He was talking about it. And I'm like, geez, y'all just on his head already. Like, anybody can have mental health issues. It don't matter how much money you have. You can have mental health issues. And then they was making a statement where they was like, he ain't built the streamer school. Is that what it is, ladies and gentlemen? The streamer school is not built. That's what they was kind of saying. And some people mad about that. Which y'all gave him the money. And then Dr. Umar too, I heard was up in a scandal. Is everybody going into these like big scandals? I don't know about why is everybody going in these scandals? You know what I mean? I'm like, geez, like why is it? Because I guess his school or whatever didn't get paid, or something. That bunch of people gave him money and they didn't he didn't do what he was supposed to do. I'm gonna have to bring that one up too. But I don't know. Where are you? Oh there. Let's hook these up. I got these ones in. Alright, go. So let's, and you know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all can read the hat, but I love this. I love this hat because I'm owning it. think I'm gonna get just special ones like this. Special has made for viewers. I don't know if you guys will like that. Let me see. That one. Do I want this one? Okay, I want this one. Boom. Oh, jeez. So we're gonna look this up and see what some people are saying about the Dr. Umar thing. What is it? Let me get rid of this. Facebook messages. Excuse me, guys. Okay. First thing first. Dr. Umar. Scandal. Alright, let's look this up. Let me. It's like, so you know what's crazy? If this is a scandal, like he just doing what everything he preached about the people that he be saying, you know, like the narrative that he's pushing on Caucasian people. Is this one? It's 4 months ago. I guess it's been 4 months ago. I'm looking forward, you guys. So give me a second. Don't come for me. Okay, I think that's it. This 10 years. I guess it's what's 4 months ago.
Think he's Martin Luther King or something.
I'm trying to.
I hate mess. I hate.
Relationship with marriage, love, three.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As you guys may have heard.
Okay, all right, here we go. I think I found one, you guys. I don't know.
Three.
All right, let's see.
I had a crazy idea. We were surprised that no one had done it before.
3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation. Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You having a
Wait, what did I do?
Heard
3 throat.
Heard Dr.
I went the wrong one.
Dr. Umar Johnson has been going viral for the last 1 or 2 days. And right before this virality episode that we're experiencing here, he had some level of trouble with one of his ex-girlfriends from Kansas City. They were going back and forth. And, he was talking about that her box stink, her stuff smells bad, but at the same time, he was still clapping the cheeks. And so the lady came out and she said something. She's an older lady, kind of heavy set lady out there in Kansas City, Missouri. And then recently in that particular episode, he was basically accusing her of stealing from FDMG Academy. That's what he was saying. Like, hey, this lady is stealing from us and all this other stuff. So then after that, which was maybe a week ago, he came out and said this.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with.
Wait, tell me, why is my man saying it over and over again? Am I tripping? Cause I don't know.
Since I was a teenager, told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access.
What is going on? Like, am I tripping or is this guy the same thing? Bro, listen. I don't know about y'all, but these people starting to get real suspicious for like, they getting suspicious to me.
Access into my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent.
I don't really mess with them like
South Africa. So y'all know my
If you get stuck on the melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's co-producer is very dope. They make it.
Let me I gotta figure this out.
Heard Dr. Umar Johnson has been going viral for.
Dr. Umar has had his fair share of controversies since establishing himself as the Prince of Pan-Africanism, a movement known for addressing issues in the black community and promising change through education.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics before the punani.
But what started as an inspiration to black people has quickly evolved into one of the most polarizing and problematic phenomena on social media.
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
While Dr. Umar's wild views have resonated with thousands of people, it doesn't make up for the years of shady fundraising, attacks on anyone who dared to question his methods, and perhaps most troubling of all, failed promises.
Imagine a school where children don't have to be suspended. Imagine a school where your child never gets expelled. Imagine a school.
I think this is what they was talking about. It was actually brought to my attention that it was a video like this. So I was like, let me check it out because at first I couldn't find it. But yeah.
Your child never gets misdiagnosed and put in special education. Imagine a school where you don't have to worry about the teachers trying to force you to put your son or daughter on dangerous psychiatric medication.
In fact, Dr. Umar has stirred up so much commotion that it even resulted in him being investigated, churned into memes, and literally having entire blogs dedicated to exposing his fraudulent behavior. It's your boy Luesta, and before we get into the victims of Dr. Umar, this video is sponsored by Raycon. Keep your ears open and playlists rolling with Raycon's Essential Open Earbuds. These things are perfect for when I'm editing, on a walk, or just chilling, because they let me hear my music while still staying aware of what's happening. Called Multipoint by Raycon. I want to thank Raycon for sponsoring.
Bro, I don't care.
You asked for more ways to create, so we made
I'm
it.
trying to
Sleep printing is
don't y'all hate the ad videos with like you put them in there, but I'll be doing that too. So
now live.
For fighting for black education, saw this as the perfect chance to take his legacy even further. But this is where things get interesting, because instead of helping to keep the school alive, he offered to buy the entire property and transform it into his own vision.
Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy and elated to report to you today that we have found the location for the very first FDMG Academy, the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence.
After negotiating with the school authorities, they offered to sell the college for $3 million, with a down payment of $150,000 to seal the deal. However, Dr. Umar didn't have that kind of money sitting around, and with just a few months to raise the funds, he was forced to try a strategy that marked the beginning of a complete change in his career moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, community stakeholders of the African race, I implore you, I beg you, I summon you, and I petition you to donate to this cause. Donate to this fundraiser. Let us show the world that we care enough about our children and enough about our history and enough about our ancestors to keep St. Paul's College in the hands of the African American community and in the hands of Dr. Umar Johnson and in the interest of African children.
Before this time, Dr. Umar was known for speaking about issues black children face in the American school system. He even had entire books written on these issues, which also detailed what black parents can do to handle some of these challenges. But it never seemed like it was about personal advancement before. Instead, he seemed like he was genuinely moving out of the passion he had for his community. But as he began building his new school, we would begin to see a whole different side of Dr. Umar. In the next 30 days, nearly $150,000 was raised, which was a good start for his vision. But after 6 months, Doc made it clear how he felt about the donation so far.
So far, we raised $250,000. I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000. When Darren Wilson killed Michael Brown, white folks gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And after 6 months, I only got $250,000. Trifling ass black people.
While that seemed like a simple joke at the time, it gave people a glimpse into how he assessed situations around him. To him, his vision was worth a lot more.
What? Y'all really let this man talk to y'all like that? Y'all really let him talk to y'all like that? And there's so many people that still gave money to him? Y'all still let him talk to y'all? Bro, what is going on? Wow.
More than $250,000 in 6 months.
But y'all sure call me up when the school's messing with your son. Did you make a donation to my school? Oh, not yet. Bye. Click. That's the new Umar. You want some help with your son? Did I get a donation? No, I want to hear that. Mail the donation, then you call me back, and then I'll help you with your son. But you're not going to use me to fight white folks when your son shouldn't even have to put up with them in the first place.
Over the next decade, he appeared on countless podcasts and TV shows, promoting the project and raising more funds.
What? Is this what we have came to of listening to people like this? Wow. Okay.
No one knows exactly how much he's racked up. Reports suggest it's grown into a substantial sum. Yet, despite years of fundraising, updates on the school's progress have been few and far between. All we've seen is a video of him hinting at the HVAC system for the school, and another video from 2024, where they seem to be painting the school.
We having an HVAC party today. We having an HVAC party today, brothers and sisters. I said we having an HVAC party. HVAC. Do you know what an HVAC party is? Heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Oh yes, brothers and sisters.
I want to say thank you to all you who came out this past weekend and helped us out. We had a beautiful time Saturday and Sunday getting the school ready for our young men.
It's obvious that this isn't enough to justify the millions of dollars donated by average black citizens. What's even more weird was that every time Dr. Umar was asked about the progress, he would completely go off the rails in a way that seemed very defensive.
What did you do with the money? That is the silliest question I've ever been asked. What did you do with the money? Well, I think you can see what I did with the money. We got 4 buildings. I think you can see what I did with the money.
And then he would go on to demand for more.
In the meantime, you need to hit the Cash App, $FDMG School.
I don't even know, bro. Like, show some kind of effort that where the old money went. Where did the old money went? You want us to send new money, but where's the old money went? I don't even know. Like, okay.
You think you know David's story. A boy who became a legend.
Getting close to the finish line.
But after a while, most people started to see through the smokescreen and began asking serious questions. Did he ever use that donation money to build that school? Meanwhile, some of his dedicated followers still had hopes that the school was still being developed, as they kept believing his promises.
The school will then be opened for the fall of 2021?
No, sir. We're looking to open up the school the fall of 2022. If we are fortunate enough to conclude renovations on the Marcus Garvey building and Nat Turner Gymnasium this summer, we look to open up the school next summer. So that would give us 12 months of leeway to comfortably make sure we have everything in place to receive our young men, not this coming fall, but the following fall of 2022.
But the rest of the black community believed that he was a complete fraud, scam artist. However, on the 26th of July, 2025, things would take the most unexpected turn.
This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account.
And if you think that was bad, just wait, cause it gets even crazier.
So then I called the bank, and the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account, as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it
But this was kind of like the, you know how they don't have really, I'm trying to think of the name. Hello everyone that's joined. If y'all can say hello, I will try to say hello back to you guys. Yeah. I know y'all messing with the new earring. You know what I mean?
was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity.
While this might not be entirely impossible, given the recent suspicions surrounding the academy he claimed to be building, it ultimately came across as nothing but an excuse. Because how do you explain calling a bank concerning your frozen account, and the first question you're asking is to know whether it was locked due to fraudulent activities on your part? Yeah, that's pretty sus. And instead of providing evidence,
Makes sense, huh? Make real life sense, huh? Make real life sense, huh? Yeah, Dr. Umar. Make that make sense. You know what? I heard of Dr. Umar from this one guy from work. He was telling me about Dr. Umar. And I was like, oh, I ain't never heard of him. I ain't never heard of that guy. Because at the time, I didn't. I did not hear who Dr. Umar was one bit. And that's diabolical, bro. Anybody? Right to it.
evidence of his interaction with the bank to at least make his story more believable, Dr. Umar would double down.
So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. For my loyal supporters, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal.
Asking for more donations in the midst of all this controversy was completely
I know they lying right now. I know they lying right now.
Bruh.
I know they lying right now.
Aww.
I know they lying right now. I know they lying right now. Wow. Okay. This what we doing. This is what we doing.
Insane. But to play devil's advocate, the doc did claim that the fraud attempt on the accounts could possibly be related to his ex-girlfriend Medea, who exposed him for being broke, or a random man known as Pastor Boosie.
I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account, and if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense.
But immediately, people thought it might just be a ruse to cover up something even darker.
Staying late again? Yep, got prospect calls to summarize.
You really need to switch to Monday CRM. Your old CRM is holding you back.
My CRM is not old, it's vintage. Do you want to see?
Darker.
It seems like Dr. Umar is trying to set up for him to say, yo, they stole the money, bro.
This becomes so much worse when we consider the fact that he ran online to talk about it instead of handling it in private.
Trust me, Dr. Umar, somebody charged $18,000 on my credit card like a couple months ago. I didn't go online and go tell everybody about it. I called my bank, I filed a dispute, they handled it, and then within 60 days, actually they credited me back like immediately, but in 60 days they sent me a letter and they said, motherfucker, yes, niggas tried it, but they didn't win. You got your money back. No harm, no foul. Dr. Umar, why are you online telling people you broke and you need come on, Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar, bro!
At this point, people were convinced that he might be pulling some serious BS and could be heading behind bars. Dr. Umar's scamming ass is going to prison. As the real truth about the progress of the school remains a mystery, it wouldn't be a stretch to label the thousands of donors as victims of Dr. Umar's web of confusion. But while we're on the topic of his victims, I think it's important to go through a few of many individuals who've caught the brunt of his antics in the past years, starting with the man who is no longer here to tell his side of the story. During an Instagram live in May 2021, Dr. Umar seemingly took shots at the now deceased relationship expert Kevin Samuels.
What? He died? Where have I been? Bro, what? What? When did he die? Okay.
The brunt of his antics in the past years, starting with the man
Give me a second. I gotta. What? When did this man die? Because I remember seeing him on TikTok all the time. All the time. Like non-stop. What? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Give me a second. That's crazy, bro. We'll get back to it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to process this real quick. Get out of here. That's crazy, bro. I used to see him all the time on my TikTok feed. Non-stop. Almost every night. Almost. And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ain't no way, folks. Ain't no way, folks. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Like, I'm just shocked. Y'all just seeing me being shocked, really. And I don't really know what to say too much on that because I ain't even gonna lie. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked out here. Alright, let me get back to it, bro. Like this is diabolical. I don't even know, like that just blew me. That just blew me. That just blew me. That just blew me.
Who is no longer here to tell his side of the story. During an Instagram live in May 2021, Dr. Umar seemingly took shots at the now deceased relationship expert Kevin Samuels.
YouTube life coaches who are trying to build a platform by making black women feel bad. I don't like it. I can't appreciate black men trying to make a dollar off of making black women feel bad.
Although the black activists never directly called out Kevin Samuels, it wasn't long before Kevin issued an indirect response where he mocked Dr. Umar.
Talk to us more like Umar.
The Prince of Pan African. Big Papa's in the house. Run my donations.
I mean, shout out to Umar. I got no problem with the dude, but I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar.
Queen Mother God, Cocoa Butter, and
Even after getting trolled, Dr. Umar stood his ground, insisting that he wasn't referring to Kevin specifically, further dismissing him as flat out dumb.
Comments were not particularly directed to that gentleman. I make it a point, when at all possible, to not respond to individuals whose intellectual competence I consider to be far below my own.
After this, Kevin Samuels was seen to back down in an interview with DJ Vlad, stating that he had no problem with Dr. Umar.
So I guess that probably got shown to him and taken out of context. I can see how it kind of been insulting. And my point of making that reference was not to say he's a bad person.
Yet, while Dr. Umar's beefs with Samuels was relatively mild, one person he's never held back from attacking at every opportunity is the former president of the United States, Barack Obama. Over the years, Dr. Umar has made it his personal mission to call out the former president, often being completely disrespectful.
Barack Obama was a flunky, he was a functionary, he was a stool pigeon, and he was a puppet, and yes, he was a coon.
However, his attacks weren't limited to bare name-calling, as he would repeatedly portray Obama as the architect of what we know today as the woke agenda, particularly when it comes to the LGBTQ issues in the black community.
One of the reasons Barack Obama was made president is so he could normalize the LGBTQ agenda in the black community. Think about it. If George Bush tried to push homosexuality in the black community, we would have rejected him.
Of course.
If Donald Trump tried to push homosexuality in the black community, we would have rejected him.
Of course.
You could only normalize that through a blackface.
Well, this isn't exactly true. It was enough for people to start regurgitating it on the internet. Dr. Umar would even go further by calling Barack Obama a horrible role model for black children. His attacks came across as an attempt to discredit a man who rose to the highest office and served his country for 8 solid years. This habit of constantly talking down on the achievements of people is something he's been doing for years, and no one has been able to escape it, including one of the greatest rappers of all time in Slim Shady himself. During a Breakfast Club interview, Dr. Umar was clear about his feelings regarding the white rapper's success, stating that all of his achievements and respect in the game were as a result of his race, as opposed to skill or hard work.
Eminem.
Yes.
Can't be the GOAT because he's white, is what you said.
Eminem cannot be the GOAT because he's white. First of all, my perspective on this issue is not about Eminem. I gotta make this clear.
According to Dr. Umar, rap is part of black culture. So considering a white person to be the best in that field automatically means supporting white supremacy. And this belief extends far beyond the rap industry.
Why is it always white supremacy? Like, it don't make sense, bro. Like, why every time it's like it's gotta be like pushing agenda for like racism, you know, at its finest. It's like at what point do you have actual grounds to talk about something? What grounds? What I'm saying is, cause I'm a little fed up with black people like this. I'm fed up that we always go back to race. Like, we understand that it is messed up out of here. What are we gonna do about it? How are we gonna make this better for ourselves instead of keep crying about the same thing? Oh, the white man is the white supremacy. They keep us down. But y'all constantly want to keep buying these so-called white supremacist clothing brand. You constantly want to do white-collar crime instead of actually building your community. And then instead of filling the community, you fill your pockets. Like, make it make sense. Like, the grounds of the only thing that's coming out of your mouth is about racism. Like pass that up. Like I'm not saying that it's gone. I'm not saying racism is gone. What I'm saying is look past the racism. We know it's there. It's time to do something else to better our children's lives and our community lives instead of sitting here complaining about it. Instead of we get these men or black women that's come into the spotlight and they try to shed light on people that's struggling. We are all struggling, and it only takes one person like this guy and others to say some things that will put the band-aid over the situation. We know there's some things going on with racism, the color of our skin. It's some people. That's why Black Lives Matter came through and got so much people money. And you see how that turned out, right? It wasn't because of the white man. So who's in that chair? It was two black women in that chair. And they tore the community down. Just like this same black man that's tearing down the community asks for donation every 5 minutes. It's okay to ask for donations, but show what these donations went to. This is disgusting. This is starting to be disgusting where it's in a point of view. People, please wake up. Please stop letting these people come into your homes like the thief of the night and stealing everything. Pay attention to who y'all listening to. It gets tiring, and then we call victim when they start coming out. If you would have paid attention then, you would have knew. You would have knew.
No non-African can ever be the best of anything African.
He's not even African. He's not even African. You're not even full-blooded African. And you want to talk to us? And if you is African, how are you going to tell us? How are you going to tell us how to live? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, people. Please make it make sense. I'm so tired of everybody talking about race. And I'm so tired of people talking about how things are not good. Then fix it. Then fix the problem. Matter of fact, we probably can't fix the problem, but we can seal up some cracks that comes in the problem. Like our children. Let's come together and have a community for our children. When we see a black home with a father not in that black home, and the only person is the mother, and she's struggling and she's not there for her kids, somebody step up. A community step up. It's not about race anymore. It's about who got money in their pocket. Who's richer than others? Who got the latest shoes? Who got the... Let me say this a different way. It's not racism anymore. Racism is not even on a map. It is rich versus poor. That is the new racism. So I should say racism is in a different form now. It's rich and poor. It's not about color of the skin anymore. Then there's so many nonprofits that's actually getting the short end of the stick because men like this and the black community don't want to actually build with them nonprofit communities that actually want to help because men like this, like the Black Lives Movement, them two women.
It is an insult to the ancestors, it is an insult to the race, and it is an insult to every black person.
On the surface, it seems like he's simply defending black people and their interests. But when it comes down to taking care of his own black family, the story isn't quite the same. Throughout his career, Dr. Umar has had children with multiple baby mamas. Despite being someone whose entire brand is built on black people being more responsible, especially with their families. You'd expect a public figure with this rep to at least keep his family close. But we learned from his daughter, Dr. Umar is often nowhere to be found.
My biological father is Dr. Umar. I'm 22 years old now.
You haven't listened?
You want to talk about the community, but not people. Please wake up, people. Please. I need some water. And don't talk about my chair. I'm serious. Don't talk about my chair.
Type it in, and then you go digging.
You literally just drag it in.
Honestly,
it'll be an audio clip. My dad has never.
I didn't think I was gonna talk about this, but I just remembered. And if I'm late talking about this, you guys, I apologize. Because I didn't just not hear about this. It didn't hit my radar. It just didn't hit my radar, you know.
Been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life.
Being absent from his own daughter's life spits in the face of everything Dr. Umar stands for. And he got a lot of people calling him a deadbeat and a hypocrite. He hasn't denied that this is his daughter. He knows who she is and her mother. It's giving deadbeat. Deadbeat is a deadbeat. Dr. Umar, you being an absent father to a black child is our business. Because of all the controversy after this video was released, Dr. Umar would put out a response video arguing that things weren't as they seemed.
There's a lot of slander going on. There's a lot of lies being pushed out there. There's people trying to use my name to build themselves up. Been paying child support since you damn near came out the womb. Deadbeat who? When can we have a sit down? Child support started, you wasn't even out your mama yet, and she took me to child support. Deadbeat who?
After completely dismantling his own daughter online, he would go on to invite her for a...
What? Dismantling your own daughter? Okay, alright. I need to. I feel a crash out. I really feel a crash out.
Proper conversation.
Trying to build your struggle streamer career off of my back? Coming up out of nowhere? Acting like you've been looking for me? Get Mama Smurf. When can the three of us have a sit down? I'm ready for this.
Dr. Umar might not be a deadbeat father, but simply providing for his daughter without being in her life just wasn't enough for people to back off, forcing the 50-year-old to threaten anyone who gets in his way.
I strongly recommend you mind your business, because if you don't, you will be blocked and put in the book of Negroes. As you see on my social media, I've been blocking people who think my business is their business.
A clearly hypocritical statement for a man who always seems to be in everybody's business, especially when it comes to viral black celebrities. He's no stranger to throwing shade at everything they do, including who they date, how they spend their money, and how they spend their time.
I'm so tired of black celebrities talking about how many kids they paid for to go to college. How many kids you paid for to go to college. All you're doing is pumping money back into the white power structure. When is the black celebrity going to start funding the black
community.
And he would go on to call out specific names in the entertainment industry, as if they weren't doing enough with their immense wealth.
Oprah, Beyonce, Tyler Perry, and Jay-Z, you are the Mount Rushmore of black celebrities right now today. I need you four to come together and give us a hospital, a bank, and a chain of supermarkets. I'm gonna say it again. Give us a hospital, a bank, a chain of supermarkets, and I need you to fund the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
Calling out celebrities for not funding the black community while constantly asking for donations himself is completely absurd. However, the supposed black activist wasn't done with his antics, as he would go further to clown prominent figures in the black community for being involved in interracial relationships, including none other than Shannon Sharpe, who was reportedly facing a lawsuit over his involvement with a white woman.
With a bunch of rich Negroes like the Shannon Sharps and Charles Barkleys, and Tiger Woods and this UFC fighter, they're going up there to lease the bunny, and they sign the contract, but they don't read the contract.
Tagging a simple interracial relationship as a contract is wild, but assuming that every single white woman wants to run away with your wealth is even crazier.
Black
hostiles approaching. Reciprocating hostility. Helping.
Men don't date white women. They rent and lease them. And when the snow bunny is done being rented or leased, she takes half of your assets with her. We're talking about snow bunnies using gullible, goofy-ass black men as economic stimulus packages.
He would even go to the extent of giving Bronny James an ultimatum in order to earn his support.
Bronny James, drop the bunny and get you some chocolate honey. I can't cheer for you, my brother, if you're going against the black woman by dating and mating outside the community.
The pattern of calling out black men for their dating choices has quickly become something he can't ignore.
But that's somebody else's business, but when somebody's in your business, it's a problem. Somebody make that make sense. Somebody make that make clear to me.
When he's on your side.
They snow bunnied our brother Jonathan Majors. Those of you who know me know I absolutely do not condone bunny hopping. Black men have no business dating outside the race. Absolutely not. But be that as it may, an attack on one black man is an attack on all black men.
Right now, the situation with Dr. Umar has the entire community divided. Do we keep listening or donating? Or do we turn away from the man who's been giving excuses since 2013?
We're going to rekey them classroom doors. We're going to lay this tile down, and we're going to apply for the certificate of occupancy. Do anybody got a problem with what I just said? I'm only talking to my supporters and donors. If you're not a supporter or a donor, hop off the live. The accounts are still frozen. We're looking into it. The accounts are still frozen, brothers and sisters. We're supposed to hear back Friday. That sounds like Monday to me.
Whether you see him as a voice of black empowerment or a controversial grifter, it's important to remember who has been most affected by this saga, because ultimately, the real victims of this controversial figure are simply everyday people who believed in Dr. Umar's vision, the families who scraped together donations, hoping to contribute something that would benefit black children, and their commitment to black education deserves recognition.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Disgusting, bro. Disgusting, bro. You know what? You know what? It's literally people. Our community gets devoured by these wolves that's in sheep's clothing. Our community gets preyed upon by wolves that tries to act like shepherds. It's so disgusting. Wow. Wow. Well, all I'm going to say is this. I said it before, and I'm going to say it now. As a community, we need to start looking in to who's talking, what is they saying, and is they just throwing crap at the wall to see what sticks. Because again, and I will say this statement over and over, it's not about color of the skin anymore. That's not what racism's about. Racism is about rich and poor, poverty, all through and through. They just don't want y'all to see it. I ain't gonna say wake up. I ain't gonna say you sleep. None of that. What I'm gonna say is, look. Look at what y'all see in front of y'all. Hear what y'all hear in front of y'all. Close your eyes and listen. One sense gets stronger when you lose the other. So take away the fact that you looking at who you looking at and listen to what they're saying. Because I'm telling you, we're going to keep getting devoured by these wolves in sheep's clothing if we don't look, if we don't hear. This is getting so tiring. After Malcolm X and Martin Luther King been gone, we ain't had no real people to lead the black community, the white community. Because if y'all don't look, you won't see that it was some white people in that march too. It was some white people that was rooting for segregation. And I understand where we have been, because we could never forget, but we gotta forgive if we want to keep giving ourselves to this community. Like, this is disgusting. It really, and I'm just so lost. I'm so lost on like where are we all going? Where are we all going? Why are we following these wolves in sheep's clothing? It should be like, I hear his movement, and everybody has a right to have their movement and have people follow them. But I don't get is, why did you do your people so dirty like that? Why keep asking for donation after donation if you're not showing what you using these donations for? If I ask for donations to give the black kids or white kids balls in the neighborhood, I'm going to show that. It becomes disgusting how we just allow this, and then we leave it up to the higher ups to penalize. Some of them get away with it, some of them don't. And then we got these influencers that's lighting candles. This is the metaphor time. Lighting candles right in front of y'all, but y'all to be like ooh and ah, and not see what you're supposed to see. If you see something, close your eyes and hear it. Listen. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm building my platform right now. And if it's built on truth, it will stay. If it's built on lies, it will break. This is disgusting. I'm going to get to Casanet. Now my algorithm gonna be full of Dr. Umar when I don't even. mess with him like that. So with that, I gotta mute this. Ooh, my feet, my foot. Ooh. Alright. But real talk, I just don't see how you asking your donors for money still. You know, like I'm meaning like not showing them. I'm saying like how. What was it? Like ain't showing what you're supposed to show. Let me go on TikTok. Cause I think I got it put up on her. I can't You know how the TikTok shop, the TikTok shop. Alright, we got this on.
A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health.
Snet opens up about something deep, something very personal. Despite all the wins, the applause, and the constant recognition, Kai admitted that he's been struggling mentally, and that's what caught people off guard. I mean, he's fresh off winning 4 major streaming awards, dominating Twitch, and thriving on YouTube. As an outsider looking in, when you look at him, you see confidence, energy, and non-stop success. But over the past few months, Kai Snet has opened up about his mental health journey, and he decided to share it with his fans. He said he has struggled with self-doubt and fear when it comes to pursuing goals he truly wants to achieve. He explained that much of this internal battle came from a strong desire to do more and push himself creatively. Through reflection, Kai has came to realize that he's a true creator with a deep passion for creating and expressing himself. As he grows and views life from a broader perspective, he feels more motivated than ever to explore new goals and projects. He stated he's in his head because he just wants to do more. Despite moments of frustration and unfamiliar emotions, he shared that his mental health has been improving. Kai emphasized the importance of prioritizing mental health and taking care of oneself, encouraging others to do the same. He also revealed that he has been working on personal creative projects, which he plans to share through a more private platform, giving fans a deeper look into his journey as a creator. He stated that these thoughts are just coming from wanting more, wanting to push himself further, wanting to evolve creatively, wanting to reach a level that he hasn't fully defined yet. Now, what made this moment hit harder is the timing. While thanking fans for celebrating his birthday and showing him love, Kai chose that exact moment to be vulnerable. Instead of just enjoying the praise, he decided to be honest. He talked about how he realized that at his core, he's a true creator. Creating isn't just something he does, it's who he is. And because of that, he constantly feels the urge to do more, think bigger, and push past his limits. But with that drive comes pressure, mental pressure, overthinking, questioning yourself, wondering if you're doing enough, even when the world tells you that you are. Kai admitted that he's never felt this way, and he doesn't know if it's because he's getting older, and that what scared him the most is being in his own head, unsure why the feeling won't go away. What resonated deeply with fans is that Kai didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't pretend to have all the answers. He didn't frame it as a motivational speech. He simply spoke honestly about navigating fear while showing up every day, and about carrying doubt while still winning, about being celebrated publicly while quietly fighting battles internally. The response from fans was overwhelming in the best way. People appreciated seeing him, someone at the top, someone who's on top of their success. Doesn't cancel out mental health struggles, that money, awards, and fame don't automatically bring peace. His openness reminded people that mental health doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about how famous you are or how many trophies you have. His message landed because it was real. It showed that even the biggest names deal with the same emotions everyday people face: fear, doubt, pressure, and the need to pause and reflect. And by sharing his journey, Kai didn't explain that he's broken. He shared that he's human. At the end of the day, Kai honestly did more than spark conversations. He created connection. He reminded people that it's okay to slow down, check in with yourself, acknowledge and when you're struggling. And coming from someone at the very top, that message hit even harder. Because even someone who has it all can still feel this way. It proves one thing clearly, that mental health matters at every level. It's important that celebrities and public figures who seem like they have it all together from the outside, fame, money, and success can make life look easy, almost stress-free, but the truth is mental health doesn't care about status, followers, or achievements. Anxiety, self-doubt, fear, and pressure can just hit as hard, sometimes even harder when the spotlight is always on you. That's why moments like Kai Cenat opening up about this is so important, especially because he has a lot of influence and a lot of fans. In today's world, social media makes this even more intense. We're constantly comparing ourselves to highlight reels, measuring our worth through likes, views, and comments. That nonstop access to the internet can make people feel like they're falling behind, even when they're doing well. It creates a space where mental struggles can quietly grow. That's why having open conversations about mental health matters more than ever. Let me know in the comments of what you think about all of this.
Got 10? Honestly, she did that woman, shout out to her. She did a really good job on saying all that. She did a really good job. It is true that money, success, if your mental health is not together, you can destroy all that. Even in the environment I'm in, as a recovering addict, this resonates because if we don't stop and look and make sure we check in with ourselves, we'll end up on the street again. We really would. We will destroy all the work that we put in. And so recovery is for anyone. You can be recovering from a relationship. You can be recovering from trauma. You can be recovering from everything. This is a different type of animal that we all are in right now, that we are around. Mental health is serious. So mental health and drugs, from this point, the whole environment that we're halfly in, all on weed, all on drugs, substituting our pain, trying to substitute pleasure. We let me say this. I'm trying to say it the right way. We're substituting the healing for numbing in this world right now. It's a lot of people on some stuff. It's a lot of people that's just numb themselves however it can be. They not caring. They just numbing. And sometimes I do that with coffee. I ain't gonna lie. Coffee has been a go-to for me. And it has been sometimes a struggle each day, but we get up and we say, hey, we can do it. Hey, we got some new stuff going on. We can get through it. Trust me. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life that's a struggle. But I am not finna sit here and let it destroy everything I work hard for. And I'm trying to get y'all to understand that y'all, whatever you put to your mind, you can do it. However, check in with yourself. And I say however because I don't want to say but, because but, when you use the word but, you destroy everything that's behind it. So understand that. Please understand that the words that we use affect the things we're saying. So I want y'all to remember that. And next time I go live, we'll try to do something different. Probably play the game or something. Do the backdrop. We're gonna try the green screen next one, and we'll go from there. And I hope you guys know that y'all are so strong and so wonderful. Please heal in your own way. However, don't numb your process with something. Okay? You are great in your own way. You are very, what does they say? You are a content creator in your own way because you have the ability to do something in your own way. And I can't remember the word that I'm trying to say, but the only thing that's coming to my head is imagination. You have an imagination. You can create. You're creator of your own world because the creator created you. Okay? Y'all have a good night, okay? I will see y'all again.